Summer is here, and MDOT's got some tips for you to be safe on your road trips and make your summer travel a breeze. Always wear your seatbelt. It's free and easy, and if you get in an accident, it may just save your life. Slow down, especially in work zones. We all want to get home safely. And lastly, download the MDOT traffic app on your phone. It's free, and it shows traffic in real time across the state. For more safety tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Support the programs you love and wear your Mississippi pride on your sleeve, literally, with the new merch on the MPB shop. Check out our latest drop with apparel from your favorite TV and radio shows, both current and throwback, featuring fan favorites like Next Stop Mississippi, Southern Dish, Ampton Wired, and more. Every purchase you make supports MPB. Visit mpbonline.org and click the shop button at the top to show your support today.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, again in with my favorite traveling partners, none other than Java Chapman and Kamel King.
Oh, we done moved up to favorite traveling partners now.
Y'all were always the favorites.
You move the needle. The goalpost moves week per week.
But you see, you've got such a good memory.
I do.
You just need to feel special when I tell you feel special.
That's right.
That's when you feel special.
I'll take it when I can get it.
That's right. You
All
take
right.
it when you can get it. Listen, we are back again. Another Next Stop Mississippi Thursday. I am so excited. Before we get into a whole slate of events, I mean, I got paper all around. But before we get into a whole slate of events, I want to go ahead and say happy National Radio Day.
Ah.
Today is National Radio Day. I had something, all these papers that I've got on this desk. Don't look at me, y'all. Today is National.
Look at you. You on the live
I
broadcast.
know, right? Today is National Radio Day. It celebrates the powerful medium that has shaped communication and culture for over a century. From news to music, radio connects communities and informs millions. Tune into your favorite station, which I know is MPB Think Radio, and you can share your top radio memories with friends and support local broadcasters like me and Java and even Kamel today.
Even Kamel. God. Talk about being pig lips on the plate.
Java, I mean, how do you feel about it being National Radio Day? It's kind of like our birthday.
I was going to say, these days, they just always pop up. And I didn't know today was National Radio Day. Like, I had no idea, but I'm honored.
Yes, I am honored as well. I have had a love for radio ever since I stepped into my first radio booth at the age of 21 on a whim, looking for a job that paid me money on top of the part-time job that I had. And I walked in for a sales position. 24 years ago almost now, and I walked out as an on-air announcer.
Man.
And that was literally right across the street from MPB, right here at 97.7 when we were on Lakeland Drive.
I think you enjoyed that way more than you would have sales. Way more.
I could have sold. I mean, I'm a seller for sure. If ever I have to have a fallback, I'll sell something to anyone.
Well, I'd like to ask you and Java this question, since it is National Radio Day.
Okay.
What made you fall in love with radio? And Java, you know, you've been in it a long time also. What made you fall in love with radio?
Sound like love and hip hop. What
It
made
does.
you fall in love?
What made you fall in love with hip hop?
That's it. You go first, Java.
I'll just say, I don't know. I really was always intrigued with who made the decisions to put this on air. And that's where kind of my thing was. And I knew the power of it because, you know, for a time before streaming and YouTube, you know, if you can think that far back, the radio really held the power when it came to the music. And, you know, I was a fan of, this mix show that used to come on, I think it was 99 Jams, and it was like out of New York, and that was the only time you could hear something like that.
90.1.
And then 90.1 with DJ Lowe on Saturdays, playing all that New Orleans bounce music. Scrap Dirty on Sundays on 97.7, playing the New Soul Cafe. And, you know, it was just this place where you could just get all these different flavors before the internet and all that kind of stuff. And I just was always intrigued And I just kind of wanted to pass that feeling along that I felt from getting from the radio, you know?
I think
So you were power hungry.
Yeah, he was.
To sum it up.
No, not power hungry.
I was reach hungry. I always knew I wanted more reach than what I was getting on certain stations that I had. And so my brain always thought I want more reach. But I literally fell into it and fell in love with it in college when I learned the history behind it. And then when I started interning here at 21, I was working the weekends at MPB and Wait, Don't Tell Me, shows like that were thick shows. Had scripting to them, had live audiences that sat in front of them while they did these shows. I mean, people back in the day used to convene around the radio because there was no television, and their soap operas lived there. Their TV shows were not TV; they were audio only. And I'm so in love with radio to the point to where to move somebody with your voice, to make them kind of go along with what it is you say voice-wise, to touch somebody that way is very important. And the last medium that will ever be consumed in the world, the last thing you'll ever hear will be a radio station.
Wow, that's prolific. Java, how many years?
Oh, man. I guess my first true radio thing was at Jackson State, so that would have been 2002
Y'all really
or
got
3.
time in this thing.
Yeah, we got time in it.
Yeah, started at WJSU.
Wow. That's why you put me off as even, because this moonlighting I've been doing
but
for 8 years doesn't qualify
You're
me.
in now. You're in.
Oh, am I in?
You're in.
Okay.
You're in.
Okay.
You know how to do it.
That's a blessing.
You know how to do it.
Not really, because I sat in your seat
and you did
a time
just
or
fine.
two.
You've done just fine.
And the plane was crashing.
No, it never
But
fell.
Yeah.
It never fell.
Shout out to y'all, man, because y'all both consummate, wonderful professionals at what you do.
Shout out
Appreciate
to
that,
all the
man.
radio people, too, who have helped guide me. There's a few. Oprah Winfrey used to do radio. Ludacris used to do radio.
That's right.
Chris Lover.
Yep.
Yep.
Ryan Seacrest.
No.
He still does radio.
What?
Ryan Seacrest didn't even want to audition for American Idol. He didn't want it. Somebody forced him to do it. And he was sitting on a radio station before he did it.
I'm convinced Ryan Seacrest lives in a cryo thing at night like a vampire.
Well, that's why he's hosting Wheel of Fortune now, alongside Vanna White, who also lives in a cryo.
Whatever they call it.
Listen, here's another reason why I love radio, especially radio here on Mississippi Public Broadcasting, because I touch every single corner of Mississippi. And another place that touches every single corner of Mississippi and makes sure everybody knows what's going on around the entire state is none other than Mississippi Main Street Association. And right now we have got in my friend, me and this lady been talking all day today, and I'm so excited to have Leila Winfield on. She is over there making it work with events and then coordinating and all of that. Leila, thank you so much for joining us on Next Stop Mississippi today. And if you don't know, you can find your Main Street at msmainstreet.com. Welcome, Leila.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here today with y'all.
Thank you so much for coming on. Mississippi Main Street covers every single corner of the state, just like MPB. And I'm so excited to have y'all a part of Next Stop Mississippi. I'm so glad that we have made the marriage, and I'm just excited to have you. Leila, you've got to let everybody know how much love that you have for, one, the state of Mississippi, but two, to work with Mississippi Main Street Association.
Oh, it's incredible. I feel like the work that Mississippi Main Street puts in comes from a passion. It comes from a passion not only for our state as a whole, but for each community that's a part of it. Everyone works so hard and, pours their heart out into their communities to help them thrive and, preserve what has always been the history of their communities and, bring more people to them and revitalize. And it's that passion that each community has for itself. And then as a state, it's just bigger and bigger. And that's what makes this work so rewarding.
Yeah, I love it.
People don't really understand the power of Main Street organizations, what they do for downtowns and all of your little hub cities that become destination spots. A lot of them are main streets are responsible. A lot of these events and festivals and how important they are to tourism as a whole as it relates to Mississippi.
You know what I love about Main Street associations is that, especially when it comes down to those smaller cities, those cities really do have main streets.
Yes.
Like built in, and that's where all the congregation goes down. That's where the festivals happen and things like that. Leila, are you from Mississippi? Do you have a tie here?
Yes, yes. I grew up in Starkville, Mississippi, which is actually one of our designated communities. And
you've got a main street. Y'all have got a main street.
That's right. That's right. I feel like, when we talk about the history of Main Street, it's where people originally gathered, to go eat a meal, to go get what they needed, their belongings, and, go to church, go to school. It's, where the community started. And so to see that where, all these Main Street are trying to, whether it's not there or whether it is, they want to keep that, retain that, or bring it back to their communities and have those people, be those gathering places again, and be a place that people want to live. They want to work. They want to spend their free time. And so that's why the work we do, you can see why people in their community work so hard to preserve that.
I love it. I love it, Leila. And then, so of course, they're like the umbrella of all of the events. If you need an event for your state, you head to Mississippi Main Street. And of course, I had to head there in the next couple of months because y'all have got a calendar slate full. And I want to jump into one of these. It's going to be the first one up on our list, I think, is Prairie Arts Festival in West Point. That's happening September 5th, right, Leila?
Yes, yes. So the Prairie Arts Festival, this is a long-time event in West Point, in their downtown. It's actually one of the South's top 10 events since 1979. But you can catch the next one on September 5th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's always the Saturday before Labor Day in their historic downtown. There's more than 200 vendors. There's fine arts, handmade crafts, down-home Southern cooking, so much kids, live music, a 5K race. Pretty much anyone can find something to enjoy at the Prairie Arts Festival. And so, the proceeds from that festival will actually go towards the Sally Kate Winters Park improvements. So it's another good reason to attend.
Love it. Love it. And it's got, there's going to be some food. That 5K run I would get into, especially in September, the weather will break and you'll be able to really have a good run during that 5K run in West Point, Mississippi. But West Point, of course, is one of those towns that has those main streets that everybody congregates on. So I'm glad that we're putting them on Front Street here on Next Stop, Mississippi. Now, another
good segue.
one.
That was good.
Did you like that?
That was smooth.
I tried.
That was smooth.
I tried. Okay.
Very nice.
So the next one coming up is later on in the month of September. It's September 26th. The Tallahatchie River Fest is returning to historic downtown New Albany, Mississippi. Not New Albany, New York. New Albany, Mississippi. Tell us all about this. Bobby Rush is on the lineup.
Yes.
Yes, so the Tallahatchie River Fest is a time. It will be open at 9 a.m. on September 26th this year. It's an annual celebration in New Albany, Mississippi, which if you haven't been, definitely take a trip. It's just such a wonderful place to do some shopping while you're there. This lively festival captures the essence of the region. It brings together locals and visitors. It's free to the community and visitors with a variety of activities. There's outdoor concerts, arts and crafts, lots of food, lots of fun for the whole family. And the Tallahatchie River Fest is organized by the New Albany Main Street Association. This year's River Fest aims to honor the region's heritage while embracing new activities. It's a chance to create lasting memories, celebrate the community spirit along the Tallahatchie River, which is super exciting.
Not to mention my client and homegirl, Anissa Big Sexy Hampton, award-winning writer and performer, Paul Thorne.
He's there.
Who actually MPB did, a thing on. And then Bobby Rush. So this is a great lineup.
And you know why it's so great?
Because
it's FREE.
Yeah.
This
Even
is
better.
I know. I mean, to get all these people on one stage for free, and then they're calling it Soul, Grit, and Guitars. That's the whole Tallahatchie River Fest for this year, and it's all free. I love this, and it's all going down again in New Albany, Mississippi. So we've gone from West Point, Mississippi, to New Albany, Mississippi, and putting those Mississippi towns on the map, I try to do here on Next Stop Mississippi, and I'm glad you all make sure to do it with Mississippi Main Street Association. Okay, last one on the list, Saturday, October 10th. Let me tell you about Mississippi Main Street. They're coming back in October.
Yes.
And they're going to give us a whole nother lineup of events. But the last one on our lineup for today, and you can go to our SIP events calendar. I have all of that out there on the calendar. It's the Nettleton Town Creek and Archaeological Exhibit. That's Saturday, October 10th in Nettleton, Mississippi. Let us know about that, Layla.
So this event is actually a little bit unique. So, this year being America's 250th birthday, the Mississippi Humanities Council has actually granted the funds for this event, which is allowing Nettleton Main Street to expand this year's festival. The Town Creek celebration will include an archaeological expo, Civil War reenactment, cultural performances, live music, and so many community activities. Like you said, this event is on October 10th from 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. in downtown Nettleton. And you can find more information about it on our website, msmainstreet.com, where you can find our events calendar. And let me tell y'all, this is just a snippet of the events going on in our state. There is a plethora of events, from fall festivals to, it's educational events, promotional shopping events.
Yes.
There is so much. Please
Art
go
walks
check it
and
out.
all type of things.
Yes.
I love it.
There are so many from all fall. This month, next month, and the one after. It's just filling up, and more being added every day. So continually check that out.
I love it. I'm so glad that we have got a new partner on the trip, and it is none other than Mississippi Main Street Association. We got to come hang out with y'all one day. Like, we just get together and do an event or something together. I love it.
Let's do it.
Have 10 crumpets.
I know it. Listen, you can find your Main Street at msmainstreet.com. Thank you again, Leela. Everybody stick around. When we come back, we're going to play football, I think.
Oh, nice.
You know how to play it.
Nice.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
Summer is here, and MDOT's got some tips for you to be safe on your road trips and make your summer travel a breeze. Always wear your seatbelt. It's free and easy, and if you get in an accident, it may just save your life. Slow down, especially in work zones. We all want to get home safely. And lastly, download the MDOT traffic app on your phone. It's free, and it shows traffic in real time across the state. For more safety tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Support the programs you love and wear your Mississippi pride on your sleeve, literally with the new merch on the MPB shop. Check out our latest drop with apparel from your favorite TV and radio shows, both current and throwback, featuring fan favorites like Next Stop Mississippi, Southern Dish, Hampton Wired, and more. Every purchase you make supports MPB. Visit mpbonline.org and click the shop button at the top to show your support today.
That's how you got to do it when it plays. You got to make the.
Everyone knows that song.
You got to do this.
Oh, whoa.
That's how they do.
I like how you did that.
That was drum major moves.
In which you were one, correct?
And a J set.
All right, now, don't be claiming that. J Set come beat you up.
I know it. I could never be a J Set. Shout out to Kendra Wright. I love my friend. Listen, we are back. This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Of course, Mr. Alum himself, none other than Jabba Chapman, played that.
Yeah, you know I had to put that in there. Come on now. We talking about Veterans Memorial Stadium. We talking about Jackson State University. We talking about a few weeks away.
Right.
They played that at Adiwambo High School too.
Adiambo.
Now they gonna jump out the bushes on you, Camille.
Adiambo coming.
I'm gonna be out at Walmart one day, just gonna get hit upside it. It's Adiwambo.
It's Adiambo. Listen, in with us, we have got none other than the Hope Labor Day Classic representatives. It's all behind Jackson State versus Edward Waters. Where's that school at, Jack? Come on, Quita.
That's what I asked.
Does it matter? Does it really matter?
What'd you say? I'm gonna send you back there. We're gonna send you back.
We gotta give Edward Waters their respect. Java, where does this school live?
Where the water's at?
Oh, in Edward.
I hate to say it, but I'm looking it up right now.
Well, who's gonna win the game?
I said, who cares? Who cares? I bet Taiwo knows.
Listen,
he's smart.
Quita B is none other than a long time friend.
Quita B.
I mean,
I am a professional.
I don't
in a professional setting.
I don't know. I know you and Mr. and Scrap Dirty. Tell him your real name.
So this is who you really are.
Tell him your real name.
I am Quita Bride.
That's it.
I am the Senior Vice President of Corporate Communications at Hope Enterprise Corporation.
She's still Quita B, a.k.a.
Look how clinical she got with it.
You always had a cool name. I didn't have a cool name. I had to just use my regular name on radio all the time.
I used my regular name, too.
Yeah, but you got to shorten it with the B.
Yeah, that did spice it up a little bit. Because people kind of wonder what did they stand for.
Flood?
No, it was Jermaine Dion.
Yeah.
It was my first and my middle name.
It was really cute.
That's not bad.
Really cute.
Yeah, it was my first and my middle name. Yeah. So I am so glad to have you here, my friend.
Glad to see you.
And of course, you're representing the Hope Labor Day Classic. Tell us who you've brought in to talk all about it.
I brought in my colleague and the president of Hope Enterprise Corporation, Ed Sivak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ed, it's good having you.
Ed, what would your radio name be?
Well, it has to be Ed S. Maybe Eddie S or something like that.
I like that.
We should call it like DJ Sivak.
Oh, yes.
DJ Sivak. Can you hear it?
I can.
Okay. Well, Ed, I am so glad to have you here on Next Stop Mississippi.
He said Ed.
He said Ed.
He's shortening this man's name.
Next week? No, wait. Yeah, no, not next week. Week after next, we do have Eddie.
Of course.
Sorry.
Back to you, Ed.
But Ed, I am so glad to have you here on behalf of Hope Enterprise Corporation. How excited are you about this Labor Day Classic?
Oh, I'm extremely excited. You know, Hope and Jackson State have been longtime partners. And on a personal note, I'm actually an alumnus as well. So not only is this part of what we do as Hope Credit Union, it's also, part of my own history with the institution. You know, Hope goes back a long way in Jackson. Hope was founded in 1995 at Anderson United Methodist Church. You know, a group of people got together and said, we need to find solutions for people in this community. Yeah. It grew, before long, other churches were getting involved, providing financial solutions, and it spun off on its own. And, if you look at the arc of Hope's development, Hope's been here providing solutions for people since its beginning, getting people into a car who need to get to work, getting students who are working their way through college and automobile, getting homeowners their first home, and so, again, the partnership with Jackson State is one that's just part of our shared identity.
Yeah, I love
Excuse me, Ed. It's this Charger Scat Pack I've been looking at that I need to talk to you offline.
Who
Please,
you need an
love to
auto
do
loan?
that.
We would love to help you.
We got great rates. We got great rates.
Yeah. He's got a whole list of things.
He's heard a lot of Scat Pack applications come through.
Denied.
I love it, though. I love it. I mean, Hope's name is literally on everything, especially when it comes down to things for Jackson State and things like that. So I really do appreciate that organization. And for this Hope Labor Day Classic, there is some extra goodies that are on top of it. There's some swag, there's giveaways, there's the tailgate area. Tell us all about that, y'all.
Yeah, we truly want to make this a great experience for the Tiger fans. I'm an alum as well, the I Love All Day.
Yeah.
So it's very important that we make sure that we represent the HBCU culture, JSU culture as best as possible, as well as Hope. So while everybody will have a chance to come by our tent and learn more about, anything related to their financial goals, we'll have lots of prizes. We'll have a prize wheel there. We have a 360 photo booth. Stephanie Luckett is performing. Chef Nick Wallace is, getting the food ready for the tailgate. It's going to be amazing. And that's just like the tip of it. We have so many other exciting things planned for the tailgate.
Right. I wonder how Chef Wallace just does it all. He's cooking everywhere.
Yes.
And that man cooks everywhere. Okay, so I'm reading a little bit. It says, visit the tailgate area. If you're one of the 100 guests who registers, stop by and enjoy some mouth-watering tailgate food provided by Chef Nick Wallace. So do we have to register for it?
So it is open to everybody. Okay. But because it's always first come, first serve, there may be a chance that we run out. Okay. By you reserving your spot, you reserve your food. You come by and get your food catered by Chef Nick Wallace.
Okay. What's officially tailgating food?
I think you got to have
wings.
There will be wings.
That's my brain just thought.
I was about to say hamburger.
We're going with Chef Nick. We're going with Chef Nick.
I don't know why.
Tell him Ed S. DJ Ed S.
What did you say, Ed?
I said we're going with Chef Nick Wallace. So it's going to be high quality. It's going to be more than just burgers and your everyday.
He does do wings. I think I've had Chef Wallace's wings before.
We will have wings there. Okay. We'll have wings. We'll have hamburgers. We'll have like all of the tailgate favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And then there's that Amazon gift card. There's 4 of those that'll be given away.
Yes. Grills, speakers. We have so many amazing giveaways. Again, we just want to make sure everybody has a great time when JSU beats Edward Waters. Yeah. Getting prepared for that. Yeah. And then inside the stadium, we'll have more giveaways. We'll have T-shirt tosses. We'll have a dance cam. So, Jermaine, I would love for you to come out.
A dance cam?
And for us to catch you on the main
that's
video
like the
board.
half thing. I only do that like 25%. That's only 25% of me.
You see, she got a little anxiety. Came right there. That's a soft spot for her.
It is.
Watch her shoulders is all I say. Watch the shoulders.
All I do is move them.
Give them a little preview. All in the shoulders.
Love it.
And
love
then
it.
But the whole bottom half of our body be stiff in one place.
I had somebody make fun of me during my 10th grade homecoming while I was doing this on the dance floor, and she was like, "Jermaine, stop doing that.
I was
Put
about
your
to say
arms
stop
down."
I was about to tell you to stop.
Obviously, it stuck with her for years.
And it did, and to the point to where when we grew up, we went out and did something else where we danced, and she goes, "Oh, you got rid of that."
Oh my God.
No. There was something else.
Yeah.
It wasn't just your shoulders.
Sorry, Ed, as you stepped into
That's okay.
Totally
I know it.
Family reunion.
I know it. But HBCUs, especially since I've worked at Jackson State, is definitely a big thing here in the Southeast. It's a big thing all over the country, though. But it's a big thing to be able to support. And that is one of those things you'll be able to do at Hope Labor Day Classic, Saturday, September the 5th. So I'm just excited about this for y'all. And then if you have any financial issues like I do, while you're at the game, go talk.
Please.
Go share your story, and hopefully we'll help.
Absolutely.
And
we'll
it's
have
gonna
a lot
have wings and a burger. He don't want to talk to y'all about y'all financial woes. This tailgating. Take his card and set up an appointment.
Ed's gonna be over there with the hot dog, like, so
Yeah,
you're saying,
like,
what
so
kind of
yeah,
guest
Ed, about that scat pack that I wanted to get.
Well, look. Actually, I do want to bring it back because Jermaine made a great point about the importance of HBCUs in our landscape, in our region, and for so many people who live in Mississippi and throughout the South. And I think that's an important point. You know, Hope has actually invested over $100 million in the HBCUs. This is to build dorms, new libraries. We put a roof on Holmes Hall over at Tougaloo College. You know,
Thank God. That's my alma mater.
That's
Thank
great.
God.
You know, got to give Tougaloo love here while we're all together. And so, you know, I think that's, again, it's part of the shared identity. And you know, I think one of the other points I want to make, like, why would Hope be so committed to HBCUs? Again, it comes back to a journey, a similar journey. You know, if you look at HBCUs, you know, they have roughly 3% of all black students in the country, but they have 18% of black graduates. They punch outside, you know, way outsized, you know, outsized impact given the resources that they get. And Hope's journey has been not much different. You know, on any given day, 2/3 of our members have less than $1,000 on deposit with us. Yet we're able to get folks in the cars. You know. Let me tell you the story about one young lady. We had one young lady, she graduated from high school, and she wanted to, you know, buy a house. She had a CNA job. She wasn't ready yet. We put her into a credit building loan. She was paid that off. Then she was able to get a car. Then she paid that off. Then she was able to get the house. Her job was rough. You know, CNA work is hard. You know, it's really hard. It was rough on the employees. So she wanted to go start her own caregiving business as a CNA. Came to us for a loan. We said, you know what, you don't need a loan. You've got resources. We'll help you with the business account. We'll give you some technical assistance. She opened that business. You know, today she employs 30 people.
Go ahead. Look at that.
And her business in her town was recognized as one of the top businesses that year. So that's the type of work that we do at Hope. And again, it's part of that shared mission, shared identity with HBCUs, which is why we are so excited about the HBCUs.
Hope giving hope.
And it can start at the Classic with anybody else.
While they beating Edward Waters.
That's right.
That's a great story.
Great story. No relation to DJ Ed. No relation to him. Edward Waters is not related to him.
Usually it's the last name that makes you... Anyway. Ed... Wonderful testimony.
Thank you.
I mean, to the point to where I need to go see Ed myself.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to leave you my card.
Thank you. Thank you, Ed. Listen, it is all going down Saturday, September the 5th at Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium, the Hope Labor Day Classic. If they wanted more information, Quita B, where could they go?
They can go to hopecu.org.
All right. Y'all, thank you so much.
Some people never let you forget where you came from.
I know, right?
We're going to be little kids forever together. Y'all don't go anywhere. We've got none other than Papa Mississippi and, of course, Rita Brent on the way. This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio.
Together through the years, together in the future. MPB, your stories, our mission.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bobby Rush. As a blues man, I love Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you support Mississippi music and their local programming, donate now, right now, and become a member today, not tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Doesn't matter how big or small, but we prefer big. Thank you very much.
Summer is here, and MDOT's got some tips for you to be safe on your road trips and make your summer travel a breeze. Always wear your seatbelt. It's free and easy, and if you get in an accident, it may just save your life. Slow down, especially in work zones. We all want to get home safely. And lastly, download the MDOT Traffic app on your phone. It's free, and it shows traffic in real time across the state. For more safety tips, follow @Mississippi DOT on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on. Keep his mic off on MPB.
This is not Next Stop Mississippi. I don't know where we are.
Oh my gosh! Let me hold on. I gotta get Rita up in here.
Rita's gonna talk about this right now.
There she is.
Rita.
There she is.
On her head?
Hold on. I had to get Rita up in here for this. Hold on. Rita's talking. I probably took your thing away. Java, get her on there somehow.
Huh? What are you doing?
Wait, let me get myself together because I got my bonnet on.
She put her bonnet on and kicked the cord out.
I got my bonnet on. August 28th. It's going down again.
Wait.
Late night with Rita Brent.
That's why you got your bonnet on because it's
Yes,
late night.
it's going down again.
That's
late
what you're gonna
night,
wear?
Late night with Rita Brent. Now, y'all probably gonna have to go into my bucket. Y'all show that picture of me, Rita, and Nardo on stage if you can.
Y'all got on those?
There was a debate.
Come on, MPs.
This is going to take them a second. There was a debate.
I just wanted to say that.
I know. There was a debate on Rita Brent's last show about bonnets in public. And I worked the event.
You're in public right now.
I understand.
You're
and
actually...
There it is. There's a photo. And look at them arms. I was on stage, right? Rita asked for somebody who is a proponent of bonnets in public to raise their hand. Nobody raised their hand. So
they know they lying. Of
course, I raised my hand.
Why?
Because I'm a proponent of bonnets in public. I'm straight.
You mean you proposed to wear bonnets in public?
You and I have had this conversation before, and this is our second time. And I knew I was going to do something to Kamel when I put this on. He didn't even know I was going to put it on. I just put it on.
Look at my face.
I know. Look at his
Kamel
face.
probably is like, this is like an early Halloween outfit.
Exactly,
I know
Rita.
But
did you advise her to do this, Rita?
No,
this
she
seemed
did
like
not.
that might be your idea.
She did not. She did not. I told Rita I was going to bring it. And this is my good bonnet. This is the one.
Obviously.
This is the one that doubles as a shower cap. You can sleep in this and you can shower in this
Water
one.
would hit the whole back of that big old thing. Why?
Exactly.
Java, why are you letting? What's going on?
But then we had Rita asked somebody at the last show, who's against it. And this lady came down and she was against it. So me and her had a debate on stage
I want to hear your point. Please.
I'm surprised you haven't heard it.
Please convince me.
I'm surprised you haven't heard it. So
okay.
The question was bonnets in Walmart, bonnets at the airport, things like that.
Tuskegee College is the university is the one where it started this conversation.
Yeah, because they're
bonnets on campus.
Yeah. Yeah.
No to all.
Yeah, bonnets on campus. They have banned bonnets on Tuskegee's campus. And so this is kind of what started the kickoff, right?
Okay.
And for me, and I've spoken to you about it before, bonnets to me, once I put it on, especially like if I'm running into the store, maybe my hair looks ugly. Or two, maybe I have a lot of hair in. Maybe I have like extensions in like I have in right now. Could be dusty outside. Could be dirt outside. I could be going from point A to point B, and I need to keep my hair right, or I either need to keep it hidden. Now, if you think back when you were little, I'm about to run you a little bit. I'm about to run you. If you think back when you were little, there were older women who were outside in scarves with rollers underneath them with their nice clothes on and everything because they were going from point A to point B, and they needed to stay pristine for when they made it there. Whether or not what was going on or where they stopped between A and B, their hair needed to stay pristine. African American hair is, in addition, the reason why we wear bonnets is because our hair breaks easily. So if we lay our head on an airplane seat, if we lay our head on a sofa, that hair has a tendency to break, especially if it's your natural hair. If it's not your natural hair, the hair has a tendency to nap as well. So in my opinion, unless you ask a lady why she has a bonnet on, you need not tell her to not wear it or to take it off, unless you're talking to a child. If you're talking to a grown adult woman and you want to know why she's wearing a bonnet, you may need to ask. She could have terminal illness. She could have anything going on with her hair today. I understand that in certain spots when you go out, maybe you see a lot of bonnets, but you didn't ask them why they wear their bonnet. You didn't ask them whether they're trying to keep dirt from getting in their hair or not. You just assumed that they were trying to be uncouth.
Is she talking to me, or is she talking to the world?
Oh yeah. You were just assuming that they were being uncouth. You just assumed instead of asking. In the same way, when somebody parks in a disability spot and they get out of the car and they go inside of where they're going and they don't look disabled, everybody gets all up in arms. You know why? Because you assumed and you didn't ask. So that's why I'm a proponent of bonnets in public. And also, it's a part of the African American experience that I hold dear to me. And I feel like reach one, teach one. And that's the end of that conversation. Did you like that, Rita?
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
I did.
Even though I don't disagree, I don't agree one bit, Jermaine. That was beautiful.
Exactly. It was a wonderful soliloquy. You didn't change not one brain cell of my mind.
Let me tell you something. I have to take this bonnet off because I'm hot. And I cannot wear this bonnet.
It looks hot.
Everywhere, okay? But I wanted to make a point when Rita got on. Rita, thank you so much for coming on, bringing Papa Mississippi on.
Papa don't know what to say
for that rant.
after that soliloquy.
I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm learning so much just sitting here.
Me too, Papa.
But Rita, what'd you say, Rita?
Papa's gonna have a whole story and a video about this.
Look, next show I'll get my rebuttal time. Maybe not this one, but
I can do Papa.
I'll prepare mine for
Brett,
next time.
a.k.a. Brett. I can do Brett's voice right now. Bonnets were, you know how he sets up his videos? Bonnets originated in Mississippi and blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's going down again, August 28th, Papa, Mississippi. Brett, welcome to Next Stop, Mississippi.
Thank you so much for having me on here. This is amazing.
Thank you so much for coming on. Do you know how long I've wanted to have you sitting in front of me on my show?
Oh, man, I'm just glad to be here. This is great.
Your name has gone through my brain so many times, and I'm so glad you're here. And if you all don't know Papa Mississippi, if you ain't followed him, you're living under a rock, because I follow this man's every move in every single video, and he is a proponent of all things Mississippi, and he's not even from Mississippi.
Oh, man.
Yep. That comes up a few times.
Brett, how excited are you to join Late Night with Rita Brent on the 28th?
Man, I am blown away by it. It's when Rita reached out and asked about it, I was through the roof. The initial response, 100% excitement, just bouncing up and down. And then there was the follow-up moment of like, man, this is up with the big dogs now. This is up on the big stage. I'm gonna have to bring my A game for this one.
Yeah. What can we expect out of you? More like tidbits about the state? Like, is it a surprise?
Well, yes.
Okay.
It'll be a surprise for me as well.
It's a surprise.
I imagine there'll be a good mix of history, fun, just wild tidbits about the state. And then we just take it wherever Rita wants to take it. I tend to just kind of go with the flow. And when you're in the hands of somebody like Rita, who is a master of what she does, then I have complete confidence that wherever we land, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Brett, I mean, I've been watching you so long. Tell me about the first video and why you did it and when it went viral, or when the second one or the third one that you said, this is a thing, let me keep pressing.
Well, the whole reason I started doing it was just to work out the best practices of posting, because I've always worked behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. I've never been in front of people.
What's your background? I know you're in media.
I used to work in TV. I worked for WJTV for a while, WAPT for a while, about 17 years total.
Yeah.
And I was realizing how many people are now getting their news from places like TikTok and Facebook. Mm-hmm. And so I was trying to help the reporters come up with the best practices for getting stories on there. Because the people that just take a your news story from TV, you cut it and you drop it in horizontal format into TikTok. People skip right past that. They don't want to watch it. But when they're on screen and they're talking right to you and you feel like you're having a conversation with them, people stick around. So I started recording some just to explain and kind of figure out and work out the details and the mistakes of how to post.
Right.
And they wound up not going with it initially. They are now, but by the time I finished, I realized that there were people following the things I was doing as a test. And so I started doing some working with the weather guys over there, like David Hartman and Ken South. These guys always had the coolest stories. I don't know if it's a prerequisite for a meteorologist in Mississippi. Adam's another one that has
Adam's with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has
shout out to Adam McWilliams.
Shout out to Adam. Good to have him back in the state. He had some great ones as well. In fact, I helped him with. We did some work together on Jackson's anniversary, and so he inspired a lot of what I do, and Ken South inspired a lot of what I do. But they had these really cool stories. So just to test one, I did the one about how Mississippi almost imported hippos into the state. Yes, back in the early 1900s, we came within one vote of importing hippos to raise in our swamps as an alternative to beef.
What?
Yes, they called it Lake Cow Bacon was the was the name, and you can look at they had posters for it and everything.
Wow.
Teddy Roosevelt loved the idea.
Yeah.
It failed because people liked the taste, but they didn't want to admit that they
were eating hippo.
So that's why it didn't go through. But I did that story, and it took off. Hippo meat. Because what could have possibly gone wrong with releasing a lot of hippos into the reservoir?
It would have been a thing. It would have been a thing.
Can you imagine the news stories?
It would have been a thing. Yeah. So he has those tidbits. That hippo story went wild.
It went wild, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep doing things like this, and did a mix of that. Did a little bit of politics, but mostly what it came down to was realizing that there were so many people outside of the state that like to punch down on Mississippi. And you see those arguments on social media all the time. And so I was thinking, I really want to equip the folks around me with as much information and as many stories as possible so that when folks are punching down, we can punch right back. And so I think we did one on what would happen if Mississippi disappeared, or what is Mississippi contributing to the nation right now? And those went huge.
Awesome. I mean,
so that's the focus.
So Papa Mississippi is featured on this next Late Night with Rita Brent on the 28th. And Rita, he ain't the only one. I mean, he's tip of the iceberg, but he's a big tip of the iceberg. You've, of course, brought in our pre-show favorites. We got Kayla Thompson. We've got Merk B. But now we've got Lil Rel Howery. Did I say his last name right, Rita? Howery?
Right.
Howery.
Yes.
Lil Rel is everybody follows Lil Rel.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, you got the Cupid Shuffle. Everybody do it. To the right, to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Cupid's coming.
Oh, Cupid put it down every time.
Yeah, Cupid's coming. And comedian Kelly Kells is coming. Rita, talk about your lineup and why you're so excited about this 28th
I'm
late night.
super excited. Of course, anybody that I have on locally, people just lose their minds. When I announced Papa Mississippi was coming on, people were like, oh man, this is so big. We love him. We love his content. So you can expect a little humor and history. I think that's the approach I'll take with Papa Mississippi. And I don't know, the way the news is going, we might have to eat hippo pretty soon.
Everything's getting recalled but hippo.
Everything's on the table.
I love it. Rita, No, go ahead, Rita. What you say?
He's from Chicago, but he is a huge movie star. I don't think people realize the amount of movies Lil Rel has been in. Vacation Friends. He had this movie with Ryan Reynolds. He's been on Get Out. He's been on Bird Box. And his current movie that he's doing his director debut is Haunted Heist. So that's what he's going to be talking about. Kelly Kells is amazing. She's been on BET. She's been on Comedy Central. She's going to join us as well. Just a hilarious comedian and my sorority sister. And I don't think people realize how huge Cupid is. When the New York Knicks won the basketball championship, they did the Cupid Shuffle in the locker room to celebrate winning the National Basketball Association championship.
Wow.
So we're so blessed. to have just a wealth of talent
That's right.
in Jackson and outside of Jackson. So I always try to mix it up with some local and national talent. And I also want to announce that I'm adding Carrie Paul to the show. She's a member of Bell Collective. She's a serial entrepreneur, restaurateur. She's going to be joining the show on the 28th as well. So
awesome.
We have general admission and VIP tickets for sale at jacksonhoteevents.com. The Jackson Convention Theater is just absolutely amazing. It's intimate. It's electric. Jermaine, this. You've been working most of the shows, and I think you can attest to the energy in the theater. It was just different. Yeah. So we're so excited to have the Jackson Convention Complex as our new home in downtown Jackson.
Love it. Love it. Listen, if you're looking at Rita right now on YouTube, she is in Nashville because she is performing tonight at Zanies in Nashville.
That's
right. So congratulations to you, lady. If you also, y'all pull up the photo of Rita in the chair for me. Rita on the last, Rita, this, you in this... This was from the last show, so you never know what you're going to expect out of a Rita Brent late night.
Because I was not expecting that.
Oh, my goodness.
Her and Miss Jody went head to head, literally, on stage.
I'm not scared. I definitely got some inbox messages after that, like, hey, you coming back to the other side? No, I'm not. That was just for show.
I love it. Y'all head to the show. August 28th. If you need more information, visit our SIP events calendar. Rita Brent and none other than Papa Mississippi, a.k.a. Brett Kenyon. Thank y'all both for joining us today. I want to thank all of our guests today from Hope Credit Union. We got DJ Ed, Quita B, from Mississippi Main Street, Miss Lila. Thank you all so much for joining us. And thank you all for riding shotgun. And to find out more information about what's featured, head over to that SIP events calendar. Next Up is produced by yours truly and brought to you by the Mississippi Main Street Association. Find your Main Street at msmainstreet.com. For Kamel King and Java Chapman, I'm Jermaine Flood. Today's MMPs were Adam McWilliams and my girl Marissa Vaughn. Join us next Thursday at 4 p.m. for another great trip here on Next Stop, Mississippi. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.